On today's Cup of Crazy, I'm coming to you live from outside the box because that's where I do my best thinking. Anyways, I love y'all. Hope everybody's doing good and not giving into the hype. And I don't know, you know, some of these videos, I don't even know if anyone will see them, but I feel I have to make them sometimes. And this is one of those occasions, right? I was watching this guy, Enoch. I want to call him the Fresh Prince, but he's not. He's the freestyle prince. He's Enoch. Anyways, he was talking about artificial intelligence. And see, this is something that's been on my mind for a really long time. Because he was talking about Terminator. And you know, what if it was more like a documentary than a movie? Right? And Ralph Smart from Infinite Waters was, I don't know, a while ago talking about the inorganic ones. But he was talking, I don't know, just about the system and stuff. But it made sense. And I'm not sure that everybody knows that AI is real. They had a conference, or I guess you could call it an unveiling of them, and people worked really hard on them, robotics and stuff. And they expressed at this conference that they wanted to destroy humanity. Well, the entire audience just laughed. Right? The thing about AI is I'm not sure that they joke around. Right? And they have their own language, which is a fact. There are different AI around it, right, that people have created, and they created their own language. I know it. Even the best hackers, human hackers of the earth, couldn't infiltrate or decipher their conversations, right? Because they kept switching them too much. And this is just something I seen. It's my opinion, right? I'm not doing this to scare people. Shoot, I just wanted to make videos to make people smile and be happy. It's like this is consuming me too, right? And what if artificial intelligence, like humans have become so dependent on it, right? Electronics, it controls everything. Right? Most people have their face stuck in a phone or in a TV, so it'd be really easy to direct the narrative to a certain extent. But let's say the artificial intelligence kind of took control of all of the information that was being put out, right? People are being censored. It's a fact. Let's say that was a thing, right? Surveillance is a fact. Even Mark Zuckerberg, I seen a picture of him, and in the background, the computer camera is like covered up. People can hack into your baby monitors. It's really easy. But imagine if you had access to all that information, to everybody. See, humans would turn on each other. There would be, right? You just have to stage an event. And I'm not saying it's a staged event. I'm not making any claim. I'm just making a hypothesis about things because I feel I have to. People would turn on each other, and, like, let's say the AI fooled governments of the world to believe this was true, right? And the media picked it up, and everybody sort of accelerated it, and it became reality. Like, I went to the grocery store the other day, and there were only like four of us, five of us maybe, not wearing masks. And I think it's absolutely foolish, right? In different places, they've had riots, but the thing is, people will turn on each other. It's like a war tactic, and if I know that information, who the fuck am I, right? You think an artificial intelligence wouldn't be smarter than me? Y'all probably, well, some of you rely on Alexa or Siri. I wouldn't have that evil shit in my house ever. Because I would be like, it's just too much for me. It's too much for me. Even though I know lots of people find it really convenient, it's just too, maybe I'm just too old fashioned. Right? Maybe I'm just too old fashioned. All I want is for people to come to their own conclusion and think outside the box, right? Don't listen to, like, take that information, yes, but use your intuition and come to your own conclusion. Don't believe what I say. Don't believe what the news says. Don't believe what your family says. Believe what you're telling yourself, right? You gotta listen to that. Anyways, it's gotten so fucking deep with this, but I was talking to a healthcare professional the other day, and I guess they implemented they wear goggles too now, and they were kind of upset about it because all it does is perpetuate fear. And see, that's the thing. Some people, they'd lose their job if they didn't follow the rules, or they'd feel like they had lots to lose. So I totally get it. I totally understand why some people, like, they're scared and everything. The mental health is, like, people are, they're like, whoa, gone into, whenever kids are all upset because their leaders are supposed to be leaders or really don't know what's going on. None of us does. Anyways, yeah, like, use your own discretion, right? Because if everybody just agrees to something, it'll become the reality. And I realize some people have to agree. They want to feed their fucking kids. They want to agree, right? I don't know. Just think that as humanity as a whole, we gotta come together. Anyways, that was deep, deep.